This is Dolynny TV, guys. Let me get comfortable. This is the Edmonton Oilers Franchise Mode here on the channel. Yes, we're redoing it. We already had the first episode about a week ago, and now, of course, you guys know my schedule. Time crunch has been insane, but we are finally getting the season underway. Let's take a look at what the lines I am rolling with look like. You see maroon, Draisaitl, and McDavid in the middle. McDavid rated a 93 to start this franchise mode. So here's where I'm really excited, because McDavid rated a 93. He was only rated an 88 to start our first one. So now, hey, I'll take it. That's huge. 93. Draisaitl rated an 87 instead of an 83. Huge. Eberle, of course, will stick around until the end of this year, and then we'll trade him hopefully for Ryan Strome. We'll see how it works, kind of thing. And you see Lucic, Nugent Hopkins, that second line, and then Pouliot, Desharnais, Caggiula, and then Cassian, Letestu, and Hendricks. So, of course, once Hendricks gets injured, you know who comes in, Europakalainen, but that is the way it goes. So, I'm looking forward to this one. I think we're going to have a really strong start to the season. Clefbaum, Larson, Russell, Sekera, Nurse, Greiba on the back end. Of course, we will get Benning up a couple of months into the season, just so as he can get comfortable down there in the AHL, where he is on the top line with Griffin Reinhart, who got taken in the expansion draft this week. So let's go roll this season, see how it goes. Like I said, I am excited for this one. I want to see how it turns out, and you guys know that the last GM mode worked pretty okay. We made 3 cup final appearances, won the cup I think once. Pretty disappointing. Alright, honestly, what we've got is October 12th is the start of the season, as it was this year. So we will go up to this October or November 1st date against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Waivers begin in effect. That is no concern to me. And against Calgary, we started off a 5-3 victory. Heck yes. And then back-to-back against Calgary. Got to win another one here, and we lose 2-0. A shutout against us. And then 5-2 to Buffalo. This is starting out kind of like the Oilers season did, although now we're 1-2-1. So now we're really starting to struggle, and another 5-3 loss, man. Ooh, things not looking good at all for us. 5-1 victory. There we go. We're back on track. 2-3. Just need a couple more victories and get above 500, and I'd be happy. Let's go scout goalies in, let's go goalies in the QMJHL for 6 weeks. I don't know what they have rated for prospects in this year's roster update. It was done in April, so it's a different roster than obviously in October, so we have to keep that in mind. Against Vancouver, come on, let's get to 500 here. There's a 3-1 victory. I'll take it. We've been shut out twice in 1 month. That's the biggest lie I've ever seen. Good year for rookies. And a 5-0 shutout for Cam Talbot. So we go 4-4-1 in October. Am I upset? Kind of. Am I really upset? Not really. We're still in a playoff spot. 9 games in, 9 points. Point per game. That's still an 82-game pace. And, I mean, Connor McDavid, 10 points. So we've had a solid year out of Connor McDavid so far. 6 goals, 4 assists. And then, I mean, Jordan Eberle, 8 goals. Or 8 points, pardon me, 8 goals. Jesus. 8 points for Leon Draisaitl. Desharnais has 6 points. And then Lucic, Pouliot, Larson, Russell, Nugi all with 4. And then everyone else kind of has 2. And Nurse and Hendricks do not have points. So you know what? Honestly, Hendricks at 35 years old. Caggiula's had more points than him. We're going to go check the minors. See who we can bring up or send down, kind of thing. In the minors, it has been a road for Henrik Samuelsson, who's got 7 points in 5 games. Mark Olver, Matt Benning is crushing it. Matthew Benning, way to go. 5 points as the lead defenseman back there. Joey LaLeggia, hey, he's doing okay. I can't complain about him. Jesse Puljujarvi up to an 80 overall all of a sudden with 3 points on the year. Hey, Jesse, you're looking sharp, bud. I like it. Jesse Puljujarvi crushing it for us. But that is not the way we are going to go approach that. We are going to go manage rosters and edit the lines here. And we're going to see what we can do to get Matt Hendricks out. And Matt Hendricks really struggling. And we're going to get Anton Shlepyshev in and see what Shlepyshev can do. I really like the grease smile Schleppy has going here. At the little grease and the grease, and I love it. I love it. Matching exactly what I got going on here, Anton. He's a 22-year-old, top 6 AHL potential, so I keep thinking Schleppy's like 26, 27, and why do we have him? He's only 22. He has lots of room to grow. He had a good season this year in real life, so can I really complain about Schleppy? No, I can't. So let's get, you know what, 6, 7? 7 is that it? Yeah, we'll go 7 more games, see how this goes. Actually, that is 8 games, so we'll see. As the Toronto Maple Leafs, we win 5-1. They're overpowered, man. They've got Austin Matthews at probably an 88. We'll have to check that on the next stop. The Rangers shut us out for the 3rd time this season. Man, we are having a rough go in the goal-scoring department some nights. Shootout loss there, only get another 2. Oscar Klefbom injured until December 1st. Pray to God he does not get an injury in his, an infection is what I mean. And let's get Sekera up there, Darnell Nurse up there, and you know what that means? That means we have to go to roster moves and bring up Matt Benning, right? That's the move. As let's go down to the NHL in the system, and where do we have it? All skaters? Do we have a... Where is Matt Benning? There he is, coming on up to the NHL. I love it. Matt Benning, let's do it. As he has gained morale for being called up, lost morale for being nervous. Of course he has. And now we're starting to look like a real Oilers team here with a couple 70s all around the lineup. But Matt Benning, he's going to do just fine. We're going to substitute him in all lines, get him going. He's a two-way defender. I mean, his passing's okay, his shooting's okay, his offensive awareness is okay, but if we get him up to an 85, he's going to be an absolute steal in the 2012 6th round draft by the Boston Bruins, 175th overall. So let's go options. Best lines down here in the AHL. They've got Jesse Puljujärvi there, but we want to get him up there on that top line where he's had a goal and 5 assists, so he's starting to come around. Justin Fontaine, 2 goals, 3 assists. Okay, good going, Justin. I like it. I appreciate it. And Griffin Reinhart, we have to get you back up there as Mark Frazier. Not exactly a strong defenseman. Jordan Osterley, not looking too good in this GM mode either. So okay, we've kind of reworked the lines. We have some morale to play with now, but we'll get to that in a minute here as we lose 5-3 to the Detroit Red Wings, and then a 4-3 victory over top of the Pittsburgh Penguins in Matt Benning's first NHL game. Go figure. Tyler Pitlick has gained morale down in Bakersfield, and Cam Talbot all of a sudden injured until November 17th. The injuries coming fast and furious now. They did so good in that first year of this season, and let's get Gustafsson up here and edit lines. And this is another situation where we have to go AHL best lines and stuff. But the scary part is, for me, we have to get Laurent Brossoit, who's had 4 games played, an .875 save percentage, and .361 goals against average, into the spot like Gustafsson. Let's go substitute you into that backup role, because Laurent, he is getting the best possible time in the NHL he can against the Dallas Stars. Obviously, Brossoit had to come in and make the win for us. That's huge. And now Cam Talbot is ready to return to the lineup. Let's go to roster moves. Send down. See, I knew this what it was going to be, so that's unfortunately the way it goes. Not in the system. We need goalies, and we need to send down Gustafsson. Yep, send him down, and Cam Talbot can stay in the backup role for 1 day. And then we'll see what he does in terms of getting going. As goalies, we will get Laurent Brossoit up into the starter's role and get Cam Talbot just in the backup role until he's healthy, because we cannot risk another Cam Talbot injury. And there we go. Cam Talbot should be fine to go, as we now have lost another few games. 16 points clutching on. I mean, the whole division's not really doing that well, so keep that in mind. We are okay. Can't complain too much. Cam Talbot injured for 1 more day, so we can get him into the starter's role now. Hopefully, as that's our scratch players, and we've got Cam Talbot right there. Cam Talbot was in the starter's role. Okay, I don't know why. He's had 6 wins, .923 save percentage, .220 goals against average. That's what we're talking about. Cam Talbot losing more than half his games with a .220 goals against average. Where's the offense, guys? Like, the offense not being dynamic at all. We've got 3 more games we'll simulate, and then that'll be it. As we have played, 17 games, so we need to play 20 games on the first episode. And you know what, 7-8-3 record. Not where I wanted to be, but hey, we're middle of the pack, and we can be fine there. 6-5 shootout loss there, and a 3-1 loss. So we're 7-9-4, guys. I don't know if you want me to keep realistic with the lines, or what you want me to do. We're now outside of a playoff spot. I'll take a look at how the lineup is doing. Connor McDavid, 18 points in 20 games, so that's nowhere near the 100-point season clip. Dolynny, 16 points. Jordan Eberle, 16. If only Jordan Eberle could have played like this in real life, man, he wouldn't have gotten traded. Milan Lucic, 15 points. Nugent Hopkins, 15. So the second line really chipping in. Draisaitl, 14, and then you got Larson and Pouliot with 10. Chris Russell, 8. Kajula's had 6, so Kajula's all of a sudden up to a 77. He's going to look really good soon. Sekera, 6, and then Maroon, 5. Cassian, 4. So Maroon's not riding shotgun like he normally does with Draisaitl and McDavid scoring all those 30 goals there. Slepishev's had 3 points in 11 games, whereas Hendricks had 0 in 9, so let's go Sleppy. And Matt Bennings had no points, but he's up to a 79. He's doing okay. He's rocking it for us, -3. Everybody's a really big minus except for Pouliot and Dolynny, so how are we such minuses? I guess we're just not scoring goals when we give up goals. And you see here in the NHL Pacific Division, we rate 5th. And in the entire league, we don't even sit in the top 15. We are actually bottom 24. That sucks, guys. Thank you for tuning into this edition of Dolynny TV. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If not, leave a like. And I will catch you guys, as always, in the next one.